this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, and good morning, Fizzy Elephant. You need to get your morning dose of attention just to say hello. And yes, you are holding beetroots today, which might, you think, give you an idea of what we're building today, but I think you'd probably be wrong in thinking that you know what we're building today, unless you've already seen this video before, and then you would know. Anyway, let's go and begin things as I so often do by going and having my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. No! Oh, that was disgusting! Fizzy, I was halfway through eating the cake, and you threw a beetroot on it, and then I was eating, like, beetroot cake, and beetroot cake isn't tasty. Fizzy, you better track down and find me another cake, because I'm not eating that thing anymore. That was disgusting. You can finish that one off if you love beetroot so much. Everyone knows that's what Fizzy Elephant loves to eat. Fizzy and his beetroots. You can hardly see Fizzy without him eating a beetroot, because he loves them so much. That's what everyone knows. Ah, that was a nasty cake. Anyway, let's ignore my breakfast for now, and let's go and add someone to the love garden. And today the person I'm adding to the love garden is Emmanuel, and that is because he made a really cool Wonder Quest style Stampy cat and a little Barnaby as well. And I love the detail on the face. I also love the tiny diamond sword you can see me holding as well. Is really cute. So yeah, I think it looks amazing. Thank you so much for making it for me, Emmanuel, and welcome to my love garden. All right then, let's go to the doghouse, choose a dog, and let's talk about what we're doing. So me and Fizzy have decided that it's about time that he had his own restaurant. And of course, Fizzy is not known for eating beetroots. He is known for eating cookies. So we have decided to build a cookie restaurant. But, actually, let me go and pick a dog first, and I'll carry on. Let's have Benton. You can join us. So, the thing is, though, is that Fizzy really, really likes cookies. And he wants a cookie restaurant, but he doesn't want everyone else coming and eating all of his cookies. Because the more popular the restaurant is, the more customers that he gets, the more cookies that they are going to eat, and the less cookies there are going to be for him. So, we have devised an amazing plan to have a hidden cookie restaurant underneath a restaurant that no one is going to ever want to go to. So that is why we are going to be building a restaurant that only is going to serve beetroots. And there's going to be a hidden entrance underneath the restaurant, which is going to lead to the real restaurant, which is going to be the cookie restaurant, which Fizzy's going to own. So that's what we're building today. We are building a beetroot restaurant, but not for the reason you may think we are building a beetroot restaurant. So I want this place to look generally unappealing, because we don't want loads. Like, what I know is going to happen is the beetroot restaurant's going to become really, really popular and like the best thing in my lovely world. But we do not want that to happen. That is the opposite of what we want to have happen. We want this restaurant to kind of just not look disgusting, but just look generally a little bit unappealing. So let me first mark out the area. We need 17 by 17. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, it needs to go to there. It's really hard counting when I'm doing it with the shovel like this. And then, do you want to follow behind and place in these? What are these actually called? They're red nether brick is their technical name. You don't know how to make these, by the way. You just mix normal nether bricks and then nether warts as well. And as you can see, we have stepped up the wart production because we need quite a lot of warts to build this building. Has anyone ever said that? We are literally building a building out of warts. And yeah, you need quite a lot to make these wart blocks. But as I said, I wanted it to look a little bit unappealing. So, oh wait, Fizzy, 1 second. I haven't counted there yet. Let me make sure that is 17. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So this is 17 to here. So from here on, here on, that sounds like someone's name. Come here on. From here on, we need to have it kind of the way it was before. So even though I don't want this building to look like a place I'd want to go to eat, I still wanted it to have a cool design, because originally my plan was to kind of make it just look a bit boring. But then I was like, well, it's still got to be in my lovely world. Like, if it looks boring, like someone just looking around my lovely world, they're not going to know that there's a hidden restaurant underneath. The whole point is that they're not supposed to know that there's a hidden restaurant underneath. So I think that, yeah, I want it to look interesting, but just not necessarily a restaurant I would like to go to. So it's basically going to to be split in half. We're going to have half of the restaurant is going to be inside, like you might expect, and then the other half is going to be the main seating area, which is going to be outside. So this is kind of marking where the walls are going to be for the inside area, and it's going to be basically pretty much split down the middle. It's slightly not down the middle because we're starting from here and then going across there like that, but it's basically just split almost down the middle. So let's just go and kind of mark the line down here, which is going to be, this shovel is ridiculous. It's just too good, and it actually makes it more difficult to use. I keep meaning to get a worse shovel, but then again, when we're digging out a massive area, for example, the massive area we had to dig out underneath here, it was extremely useful for being able to dig away all of that sand. So there's times when it's like the best thing ever, and I'm so glad I have it, and there are times when I just feel like, why am I even trying to use this shovel? So yeah, this is going to be the inside area, then the outside is going to be here, kind of almost like yin and yang, I guess, kind of in that style, but made out of warts as the big difference. So these walls are going to go up, so we're going to have 2 rows of warts, just the normal never wart blocks, and then we're going to have another row of these red bricks along the top here like this. So helpers, do you want to begin? Do you want to continue filling in the rest of that section? And I'm going to go and do a little bit of work on the outside area. So I have on me a whole bunch of these acacia planks. And the reason I've got so many of these is I'm going to make these into fences. And the reason I'm going to make these into fences is because that's going to be the main style for the outdoor eating area. So the reason I'm using the acacia blocks is, one, because I haven't really used them very much for many buildings. Also, they fit in with the red theme. This red theme is going to be a theme that's going to be continually reoccurring with this this build that we're doing here. Everything's going to be slightly beetroot colored, I guess is the best way to describe it. And then I guess we should have an opening. Oh, nearly fell down then. We need an opening at some point. Let's just have it around about here. And this is going to be how people are going to be able to enter in the restaurant. Let's do it like a little bit more central. Actually, is there an exact middle? I think maybe one more to the left and then here. So how many do we have on this side? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until the wall. Then here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's not equal. And it doesn't matter. This is fine. This will do just fine. So we're not going to do a wall of fences here, but we are going to do like a roof of fences. So this is going to go around the top here. And when I mean the roof, I mean like literally everywhere. So not just this section, but it's going to be kind of in this style here. I guess almost like an acacia fence canopy, I guess might be a nice way to describe that. So yeah, let's just go and start filling this in. Helpers, do you want to kind of carry on the duties of filling in the top here? And then I'm going to go and do this wall here. So this wall's going to be different. This one is going to be mainly glass, pretty much all glass going along the front here, just so you can kind of see in from the inside to the outside. And then this is going to go to, shall I have the roof? Actually, yeah, let's go to here, and then we'll do the bricks along the top of it there. And then the tricky thing when you're kind of having a diagonal wall like this, because it is diagonal, but everything's still made out of blocks, it always makes it a little bit more difficult to do the door. Like the door always kind of becomes a little bit more of a struggle, just because like it's hard to make it fit in properly. So we're going to kind of have like a weird sort of double door section in the middle, which is going to be, yeah, a little bit wonky, but that's kind of just the way things go. So is this the middle here? Let's see how many we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of glass this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just doing an amazing job of always being one wrong here, aren't I? So I guess the middle bit is kind of like this section here, which is in between both of them. So what we're going to need to do is go out slightly. So this is the middle block here now, and we'll just fill this in with the wall blocks, I think. Let's go and fill that into there and to there like that. And then we'll have 2 doors that are going to be either side of that section there. So let's just go over here and make the doors first. We're going to be using acacia doors, of course, just to fit in with the style. And we're going to keep going, by the way. There's going to be red floor down here, red floor on the inside, a red ceiling. Like, red is really the color of the day with this place. And oh, I just realized I have not told you the best part about this place. Okay, are you ready for this? This may be okay, you might not agree with me, but this may be the best name yet out of any of these shops, and it's for like a joke shop. And the thing is, I keep switching between thinking this is the best name and the worst name, so I'll leave it up to you to judge. So it's going to be a special place to get all of the lovely beetroot. So I thought I'd call it a Beetroutique. So it's like a boutique, but like Beetroutique, and I don't know, there's just something about that name that just makes me laugh. So this is the world's first lovely world Beetroutique. And it is going to be a proper restaurant. Like, I know, it's the only reason for it existing is to hide another better restaurant, which is going to be underneath it. But, it is still just a restaurant like any other restaurant, and we will be serving beetroots here. Who knows? Maybe someone's going to come and visit my world, and they're going to fancy having some beetroots. So this place is going to be serving that purpose. And, oh, wait, no, fizzy, no, spontaneous spleef. Extreme spontaneous spleef, Fizzy. Don't forget about spontaneous spleef. Because we got a cool one, because there's a giant drop underneath. It's going to be like an extreme version of it. So, do you want to go and do the outside? We'll do the outside first. So that's just going to be concrete powder. And I kind of made a bit of a mistake because the whole rest of the restaurant is going to be deep down underground. So I needed to dig out that huge area. I then, after digging out the huge area, realized that we would have to place down a bunch of concrete powder. And if you don't know the way that concrete powder works, it basically works like sand and gravel and stuff. And by that I mean it falls. If you place it doesn't do what this wall is doing. It goes and falls down to the ground. So I realized that I kind of needed to fill in an extra layer of dirt everywhere. So I've gone to do that. And then what I thought we could do, because we have 2 layers on the inside as well, just because I wasn't exactly sure where the concrete powder was going to go. We're going to have a cool game of spontaneous spleef. So we're going to have like 2 levels. And then because we have the giant drop down, when you fall, you're going to fall the entire way down, which is going to make it more dangerous. Possibly very lethal, but I think it makes it more fun because it's in that way. So, yeah, we can all go inside, and this is going to be another case where my shovel just gives me a completely ridiculous OP advantage in the game of spontaneous spleef. And I realize I don't like the look of this area here. I think I'm gonna change it to like blocks around the doorway here. Like if I do that like this and kind of surround this with the warts, it just seems funny. Just like the fact I'm literally building out of horrible red warts right now. But I think that looks okay. And can you see what I mean? Even though this place is a little bit too red and a bit overwhelming, and as I said, literally built out of warts, I think it still looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I think it still doesn't look that bad, even though it's kind of made out of this weird material. I think the design kind of holds it up a little bit. But anyway, let's not put this off any further. We got a bit of the ground done ready, but that's only the second layer. So if you fall down, you are out. No coming back, no breaking the blocks. It's going to be last person standing. It looks like William and Fizzy. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're sharing tools to make it fair. And I just have my stupidly ridiculous good one, which is going to give me a massive advantage. It just means that if I lose, it's going to be extra embarrassing. Anyway, let's begin the round of spontaneous spleef in 3, 2, 1, and go, 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 go. Right, the game has begun. William Beaver's gone right for me. Oh, they didn't make a pact, did they? They didn't agree to work together. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Nope, it looks like Fizzy's going after William. It looks like that definitely has not happened. And if it did happen, maybe Fizzy's... Oh, no! That's the problem with this stupid shovel. It was too good. I didn't mean to throw it on the ground in anger then. I just threw it on the floor. I just dug down and just plummeted myself straight down under the ground. That was awful. And it looks like we have a creeper down here. One of the fun things about my lovely world is because I've been building in it for so many years, there's just so much stuff that I've built underground all over the place. Anytime I dig out an area, I'm just like an archaeologist. I found this giant tunnel which is leading through the world. Oh, who's that? Oh, Fizzy's the winner. It seems to only be fitting, seeing as we are building Fizzy's thing here. And there we go. Finally took out that creeper. That was a tough creeper. But yeah, there's so here, this is the tree train, in case you're wondering what that oak is there. That is the old basement of someone's house that used to live in this area. This is the tunnel that hit the target built a really long time ago, and it kind of came out like this, and then went around like this, and carried on going down that way. So I was digging down here, and I found like random redstone and stuff that I had to destroy. There was all just this stuff that I discovered while digging down here. It was really interesting, and like pretty much anywhere, especially anywhere in the town or my fun land, like anytime you're digging underneath the ground here, there's always just stuff that you find, long forgotten relics of my lovely world in the past. But anyway, it looks like the game of Spleef is done, so let's go and start filling in the floor. So we don't actually need to break away that floor, Fizzy. To be fair, we can just leave that floor. Might make it easier. I only put that there because I wasn't exactly sure the layout I was going to build here, and I wanted to make sure no matter what, when we place down the concrete powder, it doesn't all end up kind of falling down to the ground. So yeah, it doesn't really matter too much about that. But yeah, let's go and fill in the floor. So this is going to be concrete. So which means in this one build, what we've placed just today, we have red concrete powder, red concrete, we have red bricks, we have red neverwart bricks, we have ready wood in the acacia wood, and of course red wool as well, all in just one build. It's literally like the only color. Of course, William Beaver has chose his outfit very accordingly, considering what it was that we're building today. Red certainly does seem to be the color, which is the theme for today's episodes for Beetroot. And all of this is just for nothing as well. That's just the thing that makes me laugh. Like, this whole place is just like a diversion to stop customers showing up somewhere else. That's literally the whole purpose of this place. But anyway, let's go and light it up because it is starting to get a little bit darker now. So let's go and try to light up the area a little bit to make it safer. And then before it gets too dark, I want to go and just kind of have a little bit of an admire of it on the outside and see how it looks. I kind of want to see what it looks like from above. Let's I've got to be careful doing this because whenever I end up breaking these with my really good shovel, things tend to not go too well. I just want to show you what it looks like from the top. I think that is the best angle. There's so much stuff in my lovely world where the best way to look at it is like directly looking down at it, but you never ever see it from that way. So I thought I'd go and show you. Yeah, this is what the Beetroutique looks like from above. So the only other, steady. This is where my shovel gets a bit dangerous. The only other real thing, ow, that was very dangerous. Did someone break away the dirt underneath? Was that you, Phil? Oh, yeah, throw down your shovel now. He's running off into the distance. So yeah, the only other thing we need to do is just probably light up a little bit on the outside. Let's just go and spread some torches around here like this, and then on the outside around here. And then what we're going to do is we'll come back in the next episode, and we're adding all of the things that need to be added in to make it look like a restaurant. So we're going to add in like the counter, I guess. We can add in the actual beetroots, I guess. Not even beetroot stew, by the way, just beetroots. We have the stupendous restaurant across the way for the stew. This is going to be literally just raw beetroots that you just eat. So yeah, we're going to add in all of the stuff to make it look like an actual restaurant, but then we're also going to add in the really cool secret hidden door mechanism, and it's not going to be activated with a button or a lever or anything. I think there's a pretty cool way to kind of do a secret entrance, which I'm going to teach you all how to do in the next episode. And it's going to be one that like you could literally look at like the restaurant and have a look around the place, and you would never in a million years expect that there is a secret entrance anywhere. It's going to be a properly hidden one. So yeah, I'll teach you how to do that in the next episode. But for now, I want to say a very big thank you to William Beaver and of course Fizzy Elephant, not for making me plummet down, but for helping us build, I guess, his build here with this restaurant. Of course, a big thank you to Benton for joining us, and a very big thank you to you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!